A very good morning to all. On behalf of Department of Computer Science and Business System, I welcome Dr. Venkatesh, Professor and Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering. We welcome you, sir. As we all know, sir is here to give an insightful talk on product market fit and product problem solution fit. So this will be continuation of the part one that we had earlier. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. I believe that you are still remember whatever we had discussed in the previous session. Okay, just to for the recap, whenever we look at the problem, first thing many of you had divided the entire class into probably 6 or 7 groups, right? And each one of you had written a problem statement, and I expect you to sit in the same group. We are going to continue, as I said, we are going to continue the same. Rearrange if not, because the group will continue till the end of the session. Okay, maybe as I said, I have already informed you, if it turns out to be a good proposal, you can take it even towards the final year project. The journey is not going to end soon or at the end of this session. Journey will continue. Okay. So that is how we have planned to take up this problem solution fit till the product market fit, right?
So you can quickly rearrange.
Rearrange. If you are not sitting in that, you rearrange, or else you can choose a different group as per your convenience. We don't mind. Because today's session is entirely hands-on. It won't be a monologue. Is it done? It won't be a monologue, it will be a hands-on.
Not occupy the seat. Do it later.
Distribute one per each group. Just detach it and give it to the next one. Each group. It's not individual. As I said, it's group activity. Detach one and hand over the rest to the other. And finally, the entire bunch return. Okay. So whenever we are thinking of the problem statement, if you want to redefine the problem statement, if you feel that the problem, I have got a new problem from past 15 days, a new problem, a new idea has come to my mind. If you want to state that, you can take that problem statement ahead. Doesn't matter. And the sample, I will come to that. What is that empathy map and all those things? Don't do the same thing. Detach one and move the rest to the next group. Okay. Over. Do it fast. You're done? Okay. I know. Okay, let us discuss what that empathy map is. In that design, this one you had. First one, what you need to do is this one. Yeah, design thinking. the first stage that you need to think about is empathize. Whatever some of you had a problem for the people, the children with Down syndrome, you wanted to have a which group? One group had suggested a, that I remember, had suggested a software for children with Down syndrome. One group had suggested this one waiting where the bus is going. We will not know. One group had suggested. Do you remember or not? It was your own problem, not my problem, right? So now you have to empathize with them. As I said in the previous class, it's not sympathy, it's empathy. Sympathy means it's ayo papa, that's all. Okay, it's not sufficient. You have to, that's what normally we say, we need to fit our feet in other shoes. Then only we can empathize with them. If you want to design a software for a Down syndrome children, you need to understand what is Down syndrome and you need to become a student or a child with Down syndrome. That is the extent to which you need to go. That is what is empathize. If you want to create a gadget for a farmer, you need to fit your feet in a farmer's shoes. That is what is necessary. That is what we term it as empathy. So that is the most important step. That is the most important step in problem identification. And many of the problems will fail because you do not empathize, or in other words, we do not empathize. We take it as just a final year project work, and the project will fail. Why so many projects that get designed in engineering colleges do not come to the market? The reason is we do not empathize. We need to, that's what, we put it in simple terms, fit our feet in other shoes, to whom we are trying to design a solution. Okay, so that is this empathy map. Okay, so next thing, while writing that 5 W's, this also you have understood 5 W's. First one is what is that you are designing, what is that you are coming up. Next, who is your target audience, to whom you are designing that. And the third one is where does the problem occur, where that problem is exactly. It could be at the farmer, it could be at people with Down syndrome, or it could be at the student level, or it could be at any level where the problem is actually happening. And next, when does the problem occur? Is there any time frame? Is it time bound? Does it happen only at one point of a time? Or does it happen throughout the year? Or is it seasonal based? Many issues will come into picture. Okay, so that also you need to think over. And finally, why? The fifth one is very critical. Is this problem worth addressing? If it is not at all worth addressing, then why are you addressing that problem? As simple as that. What does that mean? It will fail. Okay, the problem, the solution, whatever you are suggesting, it will fail because that problem was not at all worth addressing. We addressed a wrong problem. That should not happen. Okay, so with this background, we moved on to this first cut problem. What is the evidence that this is actually a problem? You need to ask these 3 questions. Whenever you are writing the problem statement, is this actually a problem? You have to ask it 10 times, 100 times. Make sure that. That is why the next one, evidence. This word is very critical. Is there any evidence that this is a problem? If there is no evidence, if it is your assumption, then you are moving in a wrong track. We should not assume anything in this. We should, that's what we term it as, we have to move from black box to glass box. What is the meaning of moving from black box to glass box? Black box means it is closed, covered. That means nothing is seen outside. Glass box means everything is seen. You have to see everything. Right? So that is very important. And is your problem statement clear and understandable? Whenever you write the problem, it should be understood by everyone. Then only they can give you feedback. If they cannot understand the problem, what can they give feedback? Problem statement. Is this really a problem statement or is it a solution rather? I will give you one example. For example, the first one, voter turnout in the northeast region of India has been significantly decreasing over the past decade, while other areas of the country continue to see increasing number of voters at the polls as they are educated. The problem statement. What is problem in it? Everything looks good. The main problem here in this is the last 3 words. Voter turnout, what is the gist of that problem? Voter turnout in northeast is bad, voter turnout in other areas are good. That is the problem. So, what is our intention? Your intention is to increase the voters turnout in northeast region. But what is the problem in this problem statement? The major problem is the last 4 words, as they are educated. That means you are giving the solution. That's what we do with this presumption. We are assuming. So we are assuming that problems at other parts of the country and problems at northeastern states are same. So other states are educated and that's why the voter turnout is better. So here also if educate them, the voter turnout will be better. That is not the right way of giving the problem statement. That means you are suggesting a solution. Never suggest solution when you are writing the problem. The moment you do that, you are on wrong track. See, industry output. This is a wonderful problem statement. Industry output is down by 10% during 4th quarter. That is from February to April. Wonderful, simple, clear statement. No assumptions there. Why it has not been addressed? It is the next step. Right? How to come up with that has not been addressed. That is there are the next steps. So a genuine problem. Industrial output is down by 10%. Very clear. 10%. That is also very clear. There is no ambiguity. Instead of 10%, industry output is down. If it is down by, say, for example, last month the car sales were 100. This month the car sales is 99. Is it a big problem? Should I scratch my advance? It so happened at Tata. Okay. And during the annual audit program, everything was done, and at the end of the auditing statement, they found that 3.5 lakhs were missing. They went to Ratan Tata. So, sir, after the auditing statement, we found that 3.5 lakhs is shortage. Ratan Tata said, forget it. That's not arrogancy. That is smartness. People may think that Ratan Tata is arrogant, that's why he doesn't know the value of 3.5 lakh rupees, and that's why he has said that. But why he could have said that? Forget that 3.5 lakhs. Huh? What would be the reason? Don't say whatever you think. What could be the reason? Waste of time. Wonderful answer, right? Waste of time. Great answer. Next. Any other answer? To avoid further confusion. Wonderful answer. That is a beautiful answer. To avoid further confusion, there could be something else. Instead of pondering on that. Next. Any other answer? Any other answer? It's a waste of time. Avoid further confusion. Anything else? Is it real? That is what the term says. Is it worth addressing that problem? If it is one car sale, is it really worth addressing that problem? No, because we need to prioritize. Ratan Tata, that is the reason Ratan Tata said, forget it. In order to investigate, you should have appointed at least 4 to 5 persons. They would have investigated. Everything had to be relooked into. That's what he said. it could lead to some other confusion, waste of time. Wonderful answer. Waste of money. Yes or no? You are investing on those 4 people. In order to identify where these 3.5 lakhs have gone, you may invest 30 lakhs. Is it really worth it? Foolishness. Absolute foolishness. That is what is necessary there. Okay. So that 10%, yes, it's a huge cost. Let us get into that. That's what is necessary. Okay. Time taken to travel to college is more than the average time. That's a problem statement. Company is not able to increase the revenue by 5% annually. Here also 5%. That is the target. Company is not able to increase the sales. By how much? 5%. That gives the clarity. If that 5% is not there, ambiguity. Whether your problem statement should be clear or ambiguous, when you write the problem statement, that should be very clearly known. That's what we say. Whenever we read the problem, the reader should understand what the problem is. Clear? Okay. Now let us get into ACT, empathy map. The first stage, all of you open your sheet. You can see that the first stage, who are we empathizing with? That means who are our target audience? Are we targeting student? Are we targeting a passenger? Are we targeting farmer? Are we targeting children of a particular age group? Are we targeting females? Are we targeting males? Are we targeting age-old people? One problem was there for age-old people. Some app was developed. I don't remember. Age-old people. Are we targeting them? Are we targeting primary school children? Are we targeting higher education institution students? That is what you need to be very. You need to write on the back side of your sheet. You have on the top write the problem statement what you had written last time, or if you want to write a new problem statement, that is also acceptable. Right? The same thing what is there on the. This is the sample. You have to write each and one. What is that? Who are you empathizing with? 2. What do they need to do? Sub questions are also there. What do they need to do differently? What job do they need to want? And what decision do they need to make? And how will we know they are successful? Okay. And fourth one, what do they see? What customers see? What do they see means if you are targeting farmer, what farmers see as this as a problem? Then what do they say about this particular problem? And what do they do? And finally, what do they hear? Finally, let me take one example. This is a case study. Okay. This is a case study which we developed in our own college. Okay. And this is what. Let me come to the history of this particular problem. During 2022, there were unprecedented rains during November and December. And anybody from the group Areca Nut Growers in the group? Areca Nut Growers. Areca Nut. December, January is the harvesting season. Okay, they would have removed all the areca nuts. They would have spread it on. There is a process they do. Even while traveling, you might have observed many of the open lands will be with areca nut, and you would have left it for drying, right? And it's on ground, plain ground, no cover, nothing will be there. You might have observed that. And if it rains suddenly, what do they do with it? Can they bundle them up quickly? Is it really possible? Within 5 minutes, even the rain, if it rains for 5 minutes, the entire crop is gone. Yes or no? Same thing happened during 2022. And when we had been to Agumbe, Tirthalli and that region, few farmers discussed the case with us. This is you say that you are from engineering college. We have this problem. Can you give us a solution? We had been there for some other, for SOP activity, we had been there, right? And then your senior Vignesh Kamath and those who passed out last year, Vignesh Kamath or Vignesh, surname I do not remember. Huh? Prasad, he was from Tirthalli Agumbe, I don't remember his surname. Vignesh Kamath probably, Shanai. I have to call it wrong. Okay, and he was also there. And silence. They discussed the case with us. Can you suggest anything for us? Okay. We came up with a pilot, we came up with a prototype, and finally we demonstrated to them. We had been there, we took our college car, we took it to Agumbe. Around 100 farmers were there in that meeting. All of them came, observed our product, used the product. They were all said, they were all very satisfied with the product, and four of them on the spot gave order. We need, and they asked what would be the approximate cost. We need a size of this dimension. What would be the cost? We calculated, we estimated everything, and we said that it would be maximum 50,000 rupees. Four of them placed the order. Then and there itself. We need it within next 6 months. Very happy. Yes or no? For a designer, when a designer takes it to the field and demonstrates in the field, and the person who are involved in that, when they say it's an awesome product, we are very happy. We need them. Do we need any other accolades and applauses more than that? We are very happy. Came back, got the approval from the management with difficulty, and convinced our management, and finally we came up with this project. And you can see the, I don't know whether this link will open or not. Yeah, it's not possible probably. Let me see. Yeah, it goes to YouTube. My internet. Okay. So this is the collapsible portion, and that is the expanded view. And finally, what happened? Everything went well, and we even did the empathy map for that. We have presented that in the UP Innovation Challenge. This product was selected for UP Innovation Challenge. We have already done the first round presentation. We are waiting for the result. Okay. So what did we do in that? The first one, who are we empathizing with? The first question in your empathy map. Look at the solution. We want to understand farmers in small household people involved in food processing. We actually started designing this for farmers because the problem was given by farmers. And when we were discussing with some of the scientists at Nitte University of the fisheries department, Indrani Karunasagar, who is the professor there, she told, "Oh, this is a wonderful product for my problem." What was her problem? Fishes need to be dried on the flow ground and spread it. And do you know what is the menace of that problem? That process, that procedure? You might not have heard about that. It is causing a menace every summer. The problem is house flies. House flies sit on those mosquitoes, and the people who are near by that particular processing center, they are facing severe cholera problem. Every year it has been identified by the health department. Every year people in that region, they are suffering from cholera because of that problem. She said this is a wonderful product. It will suffice suitable for my problem, and I need that also. And we added that. And small household people involved in food processing, we added them. Earlier we had planned it for farmers only. That's what in that stick, what Professor Chakravarti designed for police people to sit. Later it was used for pushing, it was used for napping, everything. So unprecedented it comes out. Right? So their earnings are unpredictable. Why are we empathizing? Who are we empathizing with? Farmers, their earnings are unpredictable. So that's why we are empathizing with them. They are the representatives of agricultural and small business. They are representing that. Whoever is doing that, we are empathizing with them. They are our target audience. Second point, what do they need to do? They need to make use of the technology in their conventional work. They do not know technology. They want to make it as simple as possible. That is the first thing they told. See, this is what we are doing. We do not want to, don't tell us that use this technology, download this app, purchase a smartphone. All those things we are not going to do. With minimum difference, we want to have a hassle-free solution. So that is another important thing. That is why, what do they need to do? We need to convince them that see, there is no difference between earlier work and this work. Minimum work. That means you just spread it, put areca nut on that. If it rains, collapse it, put a tarpaul on it. That's all. So they were happy. Next, third point, what do they see? They see demand for product in the marketplace. They understood that if I use this solution, then my agricultural produce or whatever I have done can be protected. That means if it can be protected, I can find it, I can sell it in the market. That's what they saw. That is what we say, fit your feet in other shoes. That is empathy. They see their product is being lost due to uncertainty. They found that yes, we are losing that because of unprecedented rain during unseasonal time. What do they say? They are ready to change as they want to make profit. That's what they. We are ready. We are ready to change. With minimum technology, we are ready to adopt it. Don't tell that come to us, we will train you for 1 month, then you will be a master. We don't have time. Anybody should be able to use it. That is the first challenge they gave to us. We had thought of incorporating IoT, we had thought of incorporating so many things. They said, what is IoT and all those things, I do not know. Neither I am interested with. Many times I may not be available in the house. A labor may have to use it. Can you train possible for you to train them? So these were the challenges. Lot many deliberations happened and finally that product was identified. And the next 6 months, what do they hear? They are hearing about the use of technology in their field. They have understood that yes, agriculture needs engineering technology. Without engineering technology, agriculture will fall behind. That's what they have understood. Second-hand advices, new developments are helpful to them. And finally, pains and gains. They are afraid of investing money. It doesn't come free of cost. No, technology doesn't come free of cost. They are afraid of investing money. They are anxious about using new technology, new to them. They fear support in case of failure. Suppose it fails. Will there be any service given? Whenever if somebody says electric scooter you purchase, what is the most of them fear about? What would be the life of the battery? What would be the servicing? And gains, they want to invest less, ease of using the new product, ease to repair in future, long life of the product. These are all the things. So that product, what happened to that product, that I will tell you at a later stage. In my next class, I will tell about that in my next TRL. When I take up the TRL class, I will tell about that. I have put that in as a case study. What happens to products? Okay. So now let us take up this sheet, empathy matrix. Write on the top your problem statement. All these 7 points you have to write on the back side. You need not have to follow the diagram. Just list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And each question is there. Sample is there. If you have any doubt, call me. I am there to support you. Start working on it. 20 minutes for this. Do you remember what your problem statement was, or if you want to change it, you can change it. 20 20 minutes by 12, your empathy canvas should be ready. As I said, you are empathizing. You need to fit your feet in their shoes. With whom you are empathizing? Read the first point, read the second point, read the questions. Sample is there. Understand what is required and accordingly you. So why do you want to change again? That's what I'm trying to tell. If you want to change, if you change that again, that will be a problem for you. You three are there, no? Discuss. What is the problem statement we say? Why do you want to change the problem statement? Discuss about the problem statement. Write the problem statement first clearly. Don't waste your time. Within 20 minutes, you have to complete this exercise. The questions, the sub questions are on the back side. Look at the sub questions. Answer the sub questions for your problem. What? What's your problem statement? Write the problem statement. Okay. To reach the rural people. So rural people are your target audience. You have to empathize with them. Think about them. And this is the first stage. Don't inhibit any of the ideas. Okay, if you start inhibiting now itself, you may not get the real solution. Okay, don't worry about whether will this solve or will this really work. Don't inhibit your mind. That's what as I said, move out of that black box and get into black box. So that everything can be. What is your problem statement? The other Down syndrome, right? So you need to become children with Down syndrome. And what are their problems? That's what you are empathizing with. Children with Down syndrome. What do they do today? Still the same convention. That means what is that they are using? See, Down syndrome did not happen yesterday, right? It has been there from generations. So what is the existing solution for them? Is it that you are finding the solution for the first time today? Need not be. Need not. I do not know. That's what I'm saying. Need not be. If it is the first time, you can say there is no solution for such problems. You can try everything. If there is a solution, what is that they are doing? What if they, then you may think that what are the drawbacks of that solution so that you can improve the solution. If there is no solution at all, you can come up with an absolutely new solution. Have you understood? Right? Still the same conventional technology. They are not happy with what is being done. They are very much open minded. That's what the present status. What do they see? That means, say, the problem is seen in what way by them? Okay, the children have Down syndrome. What do they feel? If I have Down syndrome, how do I feel? Okay, that's what is it. What do they say? See, for example, I have a Down syndrome, but I don't have any problem. I am okay with it, just in case. If anybody say, I don't have legs, we are trying to create a processes for people who do not have legs. One leg is amputated. And they are walking with crutches. And they okay for me. I don't want any processes. Crutches are absolutely okay for me. Then will that become a problem? No. You understand? That is what do they see and what do they say. They see that as a problem. If they see as a problem, then you need to provide a solution. If they do not, they themselves do not see that as a problem, then what is the point of giving a solution to that? You understand? What is your problem statement? Huh? Okay. Mental health, people with mental health challenges. What is it you are trying to do? Consultants. Okay, write the problem statement clearly. Or else we cannot understand. What is it you are writing? Write the problem statement again. What is your problem statement? Okay. Yeah. What is your problem statement? Okay, tourist places. Yeah, right. Do remember. Yeah, that's a good problem. Actually, there's a genuine problem. It's really a genuine problem, and you can. Uh, that will be really wonderful. What is your problem statement? Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. You for the timing you need for one. Later you can wait for that. Okay. So parking problem for your target audience, and the other one crowd management where hotels for your target audience. Or can you combine those two problems? See, for those who visit the hotel, parking is a problem for them. Can you combine those two? Or how much merging can happen between those two? Target audience, can there be 50% overlapping, 70% overlapping? That also you can. What is your problem statement? Okay. Energy, are you trying to, you are telling that the energy is consumed at an excess rate. Okay. So, who are your target audience? Household people. Okay. Let us see. What is your problem? Which farmers? Farmer agriculture is a very large segment. Vegetables. You are targeting vegetable growing. Oh, fine. You are targeting the perishable type of vegetable, right? But you need to be specific. That's what I'm telling you. Don't be ambiguous when you write the problem statement. If you say farmer, it's a huge area. You can't give solution in fact. That's what I will say. We targeted for areca and growers. That was our target. But later it has gone to multiple level of farmers. Let it go, but not in the beginning. What is your problem statement? Okay, yeah, right. Okay. Do you write? Are you able to understand? Are you able to answer the questions? No, what do they see and what do they say means, see, you are targeting a particular group of people to whom you feel that they have problem. Okay. And what do they say about the problem? What do they see that problem as? That's what I said. Simple. If you are targeting, say, school children who go in bus with a full rush and you feel that, oh, it's horrible for them. Or bag problem. The weight of the bag. When you see them, you see, oh, it's a heavy bag. How do they carry that? It will be difficult for them. Let me design something so that it will be convenient for them. And when you ask them, it's okay for me. Absolutely, it's not a problem for me. If they do not see it as a problem, and if you see it as a problem, will there be market for your product? And that is what. What do they see and what do they say? What do they say now? They are ready to change as they want to make profit. They see that yes, it is a problem for me. If you are designing something, what is your problem statement? Food delivery. See, if rural people say we do not want to eat any outside food, then what is the problem? Why you need the solution for them? That's what I just said. Is there any evidence that rural people see that as a problem? Rural people, what do they say about the problem?
You have stated the problem. What do they say about the problem? What do they see that as the problem? That is the meaning. That is clear? That's what I said. We can see that as a problem, but the real target audience may not see that as a problem. We do not know. That's why evidence. Is ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to write it in the same order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are all the points done? How many over? 3. Okay. 4. Then what do they say? What your target audience say about the problem that you feel that the problem is. That's what you are supposed to write. How many are over? 4. 2. How many? 2 groups are there or only 1 group? How many are over in this group? 2. Do it fast. What about you? Which one? First one? Still. Do it fast. You can distribute 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. That would make it fast. How many are over? 5. Okay, good. See, you can see these are the sub questions that are for your convenience to make you understand what is that question is. Okay. So what do they see in the marketplace? What do they see in their immediate environment? Immediate environment. How do they see that problem as? That's what you need to tell them. What do they see means, see versus Down syndrome. No? What do they see about Down syndrome? What do they feel? Okay, instead of see, you can use the word what do they feel about that problem. You have to ask them, or you have to put your feet in their shoes and ask them. That is what is meant by jumper. See, for example, what do they see? They see demand for their product in the marketplace. They see their produce is being lost due to uncertainty. Down syndrome. Okay, what is Down syndrome? They may feel humiliated in the whenever they go outside, feel humiliated. Yes or no? That would be one of what they could feel, and they may feel that they do not want to move out because of that particular deficiency in them. They may not say anything, but they may see. Yes or no? True or not? They may not tell to others, but definitely they may have feelings. That is the difference between see and say. See means what do they feel, say means what do they actually say. Some of them may not say anything at all, but they may have those feelings. That is the difference.
Over. Current. What solution are being used for that? It's already maybe there, may not be there. That problem may be absolutely new, or that problem may be age old, but problem still persists. That's what you have to do it up in the fifth portion. What do they do? Or for that problem, have they found their own solution? If they are absolutely comfortable with it, then why do you want to suggest a new solution to them? Over. 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 Which question and answer? What do they hear? Are they aware of any solution for the problem? You have seen a problem with them. Do they see? Do they also see that as a problem? If they see that as a problem, are they aware of any of the solutions which is already available? Is that understood? Have you answered? Travelers, Indian tourist places that are not being explored properly. Let's see.
you are empathizing with the travelers and local people. Why do you want them to collect the information? There's a difference. See, is it that you want to make them aware of the information, or do you want to make them to collect the information? You understand the difference there? How I'm clear? Right? See, probably your intention is to make them aware of the information, let them fingerprint. Yes or no? Then they will be able to choose to which destination they would like to go. Is that your intention? Right? Okay. That's what you need to make it. What do they see? They see an opportunity to grow their. Okay, yeah, there's a confusion over here. See, are you trying to come up with a solution for the tourists, or are you coming or thinking something else? Right? Okay, now my doubt is, are you trying to empathize with the tourists, or are you trying to empathize with the local business? Correct. But ultimately, who are your target audience? Travelers. So you are empathizing with the travelers. Whatever you are giving the solution, that should be for the travelers. Yes or no? See, for example, in third one, what do they see? They see an opportunity to grow their economy. How travelers will grow their economy? Again, all of a sudden it came to. Yes or no? You understand where you are going wrong. Right? So what do they see? Probably the answer could be they do not know the places which are unexplored but still worth visiting. They may they may think in that way. As a tourist, that's what we need to put our people as a tourist. As a tourist, do we know we have information on every places? We do not know, but we still know that there are many places worth visiting, worth seeing, but still no information about it. You understand? Make change. That will be an indirect effect on what you are giving as a solution. Yes or no? See, when the Statue of Unity was built, that was for the tourists. Government wanted to highlight the achievements of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. But what it has led to? It has led to the business growth in the business and economy of the local people. Right? When Ram Mandir was built in Ayodhya, what was the intention? A temple for the birthplace. But what it has led to? Growth in the business. That will happen as an indirect effect of what you are giving as a solution. Or else, if your target audience is local people and if you want to improve the economy for them, then developing an this one software will help them. So that's what I'm asking you. Who are your target audience? You have to be very clear over this. Whether the local people are you problems of the local community, or are you trying to explore the problems of the traveler? Solution could be same. That is what for them also I told the same thing. They are targeting two problems, but 70% overlap is there. Target audience are common. So providing solution to one group may help the other group also, which we might not have anticipated. That's why while writing the problem statement, it should be very clear whom you are empathizing. Is it clear? So restate properly. So decide what are you, who are your target audience, and accordingly you change. Is it done? What is 3 hour work? Here, in doubt? Clear now? Okay. What about here? Is it done? Over? Okay, let me see. Okay, see here again. For your target audience, empathizing with the farmers, okay, food delivery in rural areas. Are you trying to give solution for the rural people to get the food what they need, or are you trying to make the life simpler for delivery boys? It can't be both because the problems are different. It can overlap. One solution may the same problem I had discussed in that group with that group. See, when you give solution to one group, it may indirectly help the other group. But when you are giving solution, you should always target one group. Don't mix them up over. Let it happen, but then your target or your intention is to make the life of the people who are in remote places to get food. Am I right? So what I have understood is your problem. Okay. Then for emergency, okay. What do they need to do? They need to go with. That's also okay. They need proper hotels. Okay, nearby. That's also okay. What is the employment opportunity climate? The employment opportunity is not what they see. What do they see? They see that they will get food on time. Yes or no? That's what they see. With this solution, they feel that yes, if this solution is implemented, I will get the food on time. Food whatever I like. Right? Okay. And what they see, they are ready to adopt I don't know. That's what I'm telling. Put your feet in their shoes, and they may are they ready to spend extra for that service charges and all those things? I do not know. Is there any evidence that they have or they see, I understand that. They go outside, when they go to remote places, some of them may be working on the small hills, and just for to have food, they may have to travel back by another. One example I will give you. Last month I visited one of the this one, Goshala. Okay, there the employees travel nearly 4 kilometers. Here is on the top of this small hill, and the nearest place is that Nelly Tirtha is there, no? That is the nearest place for most of the travelers, the workers walk 4 kilometers, go there, and if they do not carry food, it is very difficult for them. And they have to come back walking 4 kilometers. What you said is absolutely right. Those are working there and carrying food in the morning itself, solution to them is wonderful. But at what cost? Are they ready to spend extra cost on that? Because they are all local daily wage people. Will they be able to spend extra money on that? Just for the reason it is not good food. They might. Okay, fine. See, that's what I said. Don't assume, as I said, don't assume anything. But let them say that also. Can I get you food at the same cost of what I would have got at the home? They may say that. It's a question for them, it's a doubt for them. Write that also. Right? What do? They are open to change. Okay, they are not happy with the walking to the hotel and bring food. Okay, right? That's wonderful. What do they hear? They can hear from urban people. Review of food delivery, opportunity to taste good food, right? The pay is expensive. Yeah, pay is wonderful. Pay is expensive. Maybe expensive. There will be a support in case of failure, anxious about the quality of the food. It may not be hygienic, right? Quality of the food there that could be a pain point. Job opportunity. I'm not. It's not important. Not a change. Okay. Change. Timely delivery, quality in food what they like, hot food. That could be one of the gains. Ease of doing using new product. Okay. Change make minor change. Next years, you want to educate them, you do not want to comfort them. I sitting at home. Okay, that's correct, but it could be more, little bit more elaborate. You can elaborate on these points. Pains and gains, just only one point. Okay. Yeah, that's what. And moreover, as I said, you should make sure that there is an evidence that this problem is there. Okay, or else this product will fail in the market. Evidence in the sense, see, every problem may not require a solution. Means that whenever you give a solution that may not be appreciated, even if the problem exists. If the problem itself doesn't exist, then that's why whenever you are suggesting a solution, make sure that the problem is there. Means you need to meet people with the Down syndrome. How do they feel? What do they see? What do they say? And later you can elaborate. It's a good thing actually. It's a good project. Really involve yourself in these positions. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You want to meet them. Contact any of the NGOs, wherever such people are there, or go to any psychiatric studying can be one mini project. Suggesting a solution could be one major project. So that's how you can extend your work from little to major. So it involves huge, as I said, it involves huge amount of work. First you need to study. So that studying itself, surveying itself is sufficient for your. Later you develop an app or develop the this one software or whatever it is, or the database for them to understand, so that they should not be deprived of whatever the, or is there any solution already existing, other things. Unless otherwise you do this survey, you cannot understand. Alright, after you do this survey, if everything is there, stop the project. At least you have understood, no? Mini project that is sufficient. Mini project will help. Doing this survey will help you to understand whether to continue or not to continue. Okay? Over. So first one is your empathizing. Lack of concentration there. You do not have to state all those things. So if high incident of accident, it could be the pedestrians or even the drivers, could be anybody. Yeah, you are empathizing with them. Instead of telling they never follow rules, they always try to evade the rules. Can't say that they never follow rules. They want to follow rules, but they try to evade it. Okay, now that is already existing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's already existing. So at the high speed, if you want to puncture them, it will lead to more accidents. Remember, it will tunnel and it may lead to more devastation. Okay, you are trying to avoid it, you are trying to make people avoid such things. Okay, good thing, but still. You are trying to tell that a software remotely it will control the speed of the car if it exceeds the speed. Recover that. Recover that, and will the customers be happy about that? How will it work? All those things you have to, whether it is you have to trying to make it a satellite based control the speed of the all the vehicles. Is it really possible? Will you get will your solution be welcome by the hey, think over that. It's a good thing. Over. What is it you have written? There are many people who experience mental health and well-being challenges. What is it? They need to make use of our technology. What technology are saying? What do they see is presently what is that problem they are feeling present because of the mental stress and all those things. What is that they are feeling? That is what you need to write. What do they say? Both things. Some of them may not say anything. They may just feel about the problem. Sometimes they even speak out in public, in open. And when you suggest a solution to them, that you need to improve. Now, what do they do? See, the people with such stress and other things, what do they do presently? What solution they are trying to adopt? And how then you are telling them to use solution which is better than the present. So if the existing solution is already they are comfortable with, then why would they purchase your product? Right? Pain and gain. Where is that? Pain and what are the problems? How can it be? It's changing that. Okay. Lot of people. What do they hear? See, if this solution is given to them, given to the people whom they feel they have problems. So what is that? The feedback that they are going to get. What do they hear? They are hearing about the use of technology in the field. So for example, a traveler comes. What is that travelers are telling? That you have to tell them. That means when they say something negative, you can say that yes, there is a problem. On that you are going to do solution. have heard about the problem, let anybody tell about that problem. What is the problem they are listening? What do they hear about from outside? That's what you have to write. Good things about they need to hear good things. Something like, I'm not aware of this place. I do not know what is the greatness about this place. What are the traveling facilities or I have about this place. These are the some of the things what travelers may say. That's what you want to display. Now it looks a little bit better. Over. See what when the health hazards they see when they say about that. What do they say? These electronic wastes are harmful to our health. When they say about that, more sustainable. That's what they are telling. That's also correct. But why are they telling that? Because they say that this is hazardous to my next generation. I want to maintain the environment even for my next generation. That is another. No, what do they do currently? What is that they are doing? That is the meaning. Currently, how the wastes are being disposed. What is the meaning? Pains and gains. Middle one. Okay, what are the pains and what would be the gain out of your solution? When they even follow the suggestions from you, what is that they gain? What is the pain they are having? When you are empathizing, you need not have leading to unfair returns. You need to just mention what your target audience. That's all. What problems they are facing in our life, we are not going to tell in that one. Okay, we are just empathizing with all our target audience. Farmers who grow vegetables. Okay, that's. No, what do they do? No, what is that for this problem? What is that they are currently doing? Is there any solution that they have already implemented? Might have already using some method, no? Because nobody would like to end up with loss. So what is that they are doing? Are they? Is there any solution is already in place? That is what I expected. Is what do they do? What? So in order to avoid such losses, what is that they are doing? Are they already following any method, particular method? Or is there any government has implemented any solution for them? That's what you have to. And how next, whatever you are suggesting, how it will be better than what is that they are doing. In that way, you have to give the. So gains in that you will reduce the loss. That means pains of using the current method or current status. Gains, what is that they are going to gain because of your solution. Okay. Make those minor changes. Okay. Again, excess energy consumption in household is an ambiguous statement. See, whenever we say that, as I showed you some of the examples, production is reduced in January. Reduced by how much? So, excess energy consumption in household, how much excess energy? That's what you have to be very specific. That's what in problem statement, whenever you are writing the problem statement, and you can say 10% more than the average. Is it that energy is consumed excessively in every household? Which household? Urban or rural? Okay, that you have to. Your problem statement needs to be more specific and clear. No, what is that? Okay, what is that you are giving as this solution? Are you suggesting when you should replace your old this one, or are you trying to reduce the consumption rate? Cost reduce, still I'm not getting. How do you reduce the cost? Are you trying to give them this alternate method of this one? See, one thing what I can suggest you, see, what I have understood. You are using an electric stove. Electric stove consumes say a amount of units. Usually you use an induction stove, which will give you, which will consume lesser energy. That is one of the suggestion you are trying to give. That is in that way you are trying to help them in reducing reducing the energy consumption. Is it that you are no? You are not doing that. Correct. So within the appliance, you are trying to so fine. That is your you are trying to come up with a technology which will help the household people to understand how to reduce the energy consumption. Have you worked on this? Is it your really field of interest? It is good thing. It is very interesting, but you need to explore a lot about this because even in this one, UPS and battery earlier that ADC to DAC, analog to digital, and I mean direct to alternating and alternating to direct. Now every time had to be channeled via battery. So battery obviously gets filled up, and even then it goes on getting filled up earlier UPS. Now that's not the case. The moment the battery is full, the energy or you charges from the main, it bypasses the battery. There what happens that from the mains it is AC, battery is DC. From battery to UPS it is AC. So from AC to DC it should convert, from DC to AC it should convert. That consumes energy. So that is being avoided in the present technology. So such things you can provide a solution so that people will feel that yes, energy is being consumed less. It's a good thing, but you need to work a lot on this. Okay, you have not yet filled it. You need to do the survey. What technology you are suggesting? And it will send a message whether the hotel has crowd or doesn't have crowd, at what time you can arrive at the hotel, like that Tirupati, this one, no. That is the, that's what when we book the slot, it will say 11 o'clock you can come. Like that the message will come to the people and they can right away go there. And it's a good thing actually, it's a very good thing. Okay. Yeah, they can make the payment and they can go and occupy the table at the time slot what is being given. And even hotel people will book the table for them. Customer number XYZ. Okay, as soon as XYZ, it's a very good solution. I tell you one case wherein we had to wait for 3 hours at one of the hotels in Jayanagar, 9th block in Bangalore. One of the best hotels for Jodad Road. But the waiting time is 3 hours. The moment I felt, am I a beggar or am I a customer? What is the fun in waiting for 12:30? We went there and we got the slot at 3:30. And if your solution can work, if they have given me the slot at 3:30, I would have left my home at 3 o'clock. This is really a wonderful thing to develop.
problem and good problem statement and good solution you are thinking. Okay, well friends, may I have your attention please? All the groups have done your exercise and you have to the left, the best of your knowledge and ability you have done, and I have suggested you how you need to improve over that, and this is the first exercise, and I wanted to do one more exercise but the time is up. They have taken 45 minutes extra. In that 45 minutes I wanted to develop one more this one problem statement, context and alternatives around 5 or 6 are there. As I said, this journey will not end. This journey will continue. And next week, if there is some else program, let it go on. As I said, this exercise will continue even for the next semester. Okay. And by the time you complete your 6th semester, your statement for the product, statement for the project will be ready. Some of the solutions, some of the problem statements are really interesting. One of that they have given, and they are very genuine problems what I see, but you need to explore, do the survey. Some of you have said that we will do this survey. That's very interesting part of that. I want you to take a keen interest, develop the solution so that people are really happy. Okay, good thing. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. I'm sure our students have gained a lot of knowledge and the hands-on session has actually helped them a lot. Thank you, sir.